There's still quite a bit of work that we will want to do to this site to style up some of the widgets, to add plugins, to really make this site more dynamic and more useful to our users. We left off with making most of what we could make dynamic. So we have a dynamic call for our title, which links dynamically back to the home page. We created a dynamic piece of navigation using the actual links if we wanted to, or the actual pages in our sites. We have one problem, however, and that is right now we haven't really defined a place for our widgets to go, our sidebar to go. There's a number of different ways to do this, but just so you have something that looks a little bit better right now and that can actually accept widgets, this is just kind of a quick workaround. Right now, these are what we're referring to as the widgets, the pages, the archives, the categories, and I don't want those to be on the page. Oops, that was a link. Themselves, I want those to live over here in this sidebar. And right now, my sidebar currently exists in my header document. So I'm going to move back over to Dreamweaver and look in my header. And let's see. So right here we have nav. This is the call to our dynamic nav bar. This ends the nav. And you know what? I'm going to comment that. That would be best practice to give that a comment. Okay. Widgets can go here in this paragraph. This is all in a div called sidebar. So really all of this information, this widgets can go here, blah, 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 blah. I don't really want that in there at all. I want those to actually be the widgets. So let me delete that. I'm going to go over to our class notes, and down at the bottom is a little call for if you want the sidebar. And it's a little bit confusing because the sidebar doesn't actually need to mean the sidebar structurally. The sidebar means an area for widgets. I wish they'd call it get widgets. That would make more sense, but they didn't ask me. So I'm going to just highlight this, copy this, and instead of what was in there before, I'll paste. Okay. And now that it's here, it's going to populate in this particular div tag with the widgets. So let's save that, and that was the header. I will upload the header. And now in my preview, I will refresh my page. Okay, now they don't look great. They still need some styling and a lot of work, but I do have widgets, and furthermore, they're not even the widgets that I want, but we'll kind of review that in just a second. But now I have, here's my post. This is my home page. When I go to my individual pages, squeaky toys, here's my squeaky toy information. When I go to Pug, so I'm kind of separating my widget stuff from my page content, and that's really how it should be. There are other ways to do this, getting the widgets over there, but this is just for now, so you can feel like you have some success with what you're doing. It's just this little PHP get underscore sidebar, and that goes where you want the widgets to be. Now, just as a reminder, if we go into the dashboard, you can choose widgets here, or you can go directly all the way back to the dashboard to appearance widgets. I don't have any widgets defined, so it's giving me everything by default. So I will pop over there the ones that I want to use. Just because it's easy, I'll put a calendar. Maybe I'll put in the text widget as well. Give that a title. Welcome. This is all good stuff about Archie. Okay, save that. And I can close that. Save the calendar. Archie's life. Save that. Okay, now remember these are going to be unstyled, but point is that I was able to put my own widgets that I wanted into the sidebar. And now when I preview my page, here's my text widget, and here is my calendar. So again, some work to do on the styling of that, but I have my widgets where they belong, and I've separated my page content, and it's all good.